Good morning. Hi, I'm Phil McPhail with United Country Lifestyle Properties of Maine. Today we are in Mattawamkeag, and I'm standing on the bank of the Penobscot River, and right here behind me is where the Mattawamkeag meets the Penobscot. The town of Mattawamkeag takes its name from this river, and the native language roughly translates Mattawamkeag to a river with a lot of rocks in its mouth, which you can see how they were quite literal in their naming of this region. We're going to look at 234 acres today, 114 acres that adjoins an additional 120 acres, two separate deeds. We may be able to sell them separately. We are offering them as a package, and they're just a couple miles up the road. So let's go take a look at those now and see if we can find you the perfect recreational piece of land. We're here at the 234 acres now. This is the entrance to the property. This is the interior road. We got over 4,000 feet of frontage on. And then behind me, we have frontage here on US Route 2, and this is also known as Military Road. There is electric and communication lines right here, roadside, so you can hook those up. The property starts in on this road. It's all on the right side for the beginning, and then it's gonna be on both sides of this access road. We're now on the interior road here on the 234 acres. This is a gravel-based road, and you'll see right behind me, the electricity comes in here 400 or 500 feet onto this private road. As we stand right here, most of we don't own this land over here. This land here is what we're selling for the next few hundred feet, and then it's gonna be on both sides of the road, like I said earlier. Okay, we're now on the gravel road where the property is on both sides of this access road. This is not a right-of-way for anyone else once you're on both sides of the road. The topography here on this lot in Mattawamkeag is relatively level. It starts at about 400 feet above sea level out at the road, and right about where we're at right now, we're getting close to 450 feet. So it's nice, pretty easy land to work from a timber operating point of view, or if you wanted to make some food plots or some pasture in here, then it would be easier to operate because you don't have any real steep slopes to contend with. We're in here, we're still on the 114 acre section of this lot, and this is an old wood yard where fairly old timber harvest was done. It's coming back to raspberries and some small hardwoods. You could clean this up and make a nice building site or a food plot out of this. And that brings me to the soils on this property. The soils here, there's about 150 acres of stony mixed loams. Pretty good for forestry use, good for maybe some limited grazing lands. You could do some food plots here with some work. You'd have to fix your soils. But then the balance of this land is there's some peat, and there's a bog on both sides of the property, one just off the edge of the road, one way back here on the far eastern side of the lot. So the soils here, great for forestry, great for wildlife, maybe some limited pasture land. But other than that, you're not going to come in here and make a farm out of this. It's a little too rocky for that. I'm now located at the very end of the access road, and this is approximately 4,800 feet of this gravel road. You can see it is starting to grow back to bushes. It's been a number of years since the timber harvest was done, but the base of the road is pretty solid and could be opened up with a little bit of clearing. We're up here in the woods, and the recreational opportunities here are really good. We've got ATV and snowmobile trails not too far from here. You probably would have to trailer a little ways to get there, but not far to bother, and you could actually park downtown Mattawamkeag in municipal areas and at the clubhouse there. Hunting and fishing in this area is good. This is great habitat for white-tailed deer. We've seen rough grouse in here today. Moose, black bear, a little bit of everything. Very dense woods and sections. So tons of recreational opportunities. The Mattawamkeag Wilderness Park is only a few miles from here, and you'll see some of the nicest whitewater that gets very little attention from most people because they just don't know about it. Gordon Falls, you'll see some of that shots we'll show you here. It's a beautiful part of Maine, and we're only about 12 miles north of the town of Lincoln. The town of Mattawamkeag is located in northeastern Penobscot County, and it's a border town with Aroostook County. The population here is about 680. This town was originally settled by the Native Americans right down near where the two rivers come together. It was incorporated about 1860, and it's had different industries over the years. Right now there's pretty much nothing here but people's homes and vacation cottages. Location-wise, it's quite easy to get here. This property actually is 15 miles north of the town of Lincoln on Route 2. It takes about 20 minutes to get back down to where you get all your groceries, and there's a hospital, doctor's offices, everything there. The city of Bangor and the international airport is 63 miles south of here. I'm off here in the woods on this 234 acres, and this is pretty typical. There's areas that were harvested in different ages, different age class of timber. While you folks are here, don't forget, ring that notification bell. I know you want to see our properties if you're looking for real estate. If you want to make sure you get them quickly, make sure you get all notifications turned on. Thanks again for watching our video here today on this property here in Mattawamkeag. Let's kind of wrap up the highlights of this property. The price on this lot is $139,200, or about $600 an acre. We've got 1,000 feet of frontage out on the year-round road of Route 2, also known as Military Road, with electric and phone running along the side. The taxes on this property are just under $900 a year for 2021. If you need more information, please reach out to me at 800-286-6164, and we'll send you a property information package on this lot or any other one you might be interested in.